So let's think about this. In all of the Star Wars films, if you look back over them all now, is there a scene in there that we didn't see that you wish had been in there?
It's interesting because when you shoot a film, there's so much that can be cut away. Because until the final edits and mix and so on, you don't quite know the balance of everything. So often there is quite a lot of stuff that I suppose mostly now can be in extended versions of DVDs and so on. But back in the day, not so much. And there was one scene in episode 2, which was called... Thank you so much, Attack of the Clones, where... Threepio is on Tatooine, and in comes Anakin and Padme, and they are at the homestead. And Threepio was, of course, the naked Threepio, the puppet Threepio. And there was a scene in the garage at night, and he's sitting there, all wires, no little people at all, just wires. Yeah. And just very still. And in comes Padme in this beautiful blue nightgown. Just comes in and she said, "Can't you sleep either, Threepio?" "Oh, I don't sleep. I occasionally switch off for a while." "Are you happy here, Threepio?" "Well, I'm not unhappy. Everyone's very kind, but it's just being like this." "Like what, Threepio?" "Well, naked, if you'll pardon the expression." And he went on to explain, very gently, that many years ago, the little boy had to go away before he could put the parts on Threepio, the coverings. And Threepio has been left for 18 years, naked. Threepio, programmed for protocol and etiquette, standing all his wires to see. Do you know how much that hurt him? Do you know how sad and embarrassed that made him all those years? Yes, it was tragic. And then Padme goes, "But wait a minute, there's a box of coverings right here." "Oh my, I never noticed." 18 years? In the same room? Are you kidding me, George? Really? Joking. Again. And at the end of the scene, Padme lifted up the chest piece and put it on the puppet towards me. Actually, by this point, I wasn't wearing anything. I'll rephrase that. These are rumors. Me and Natalie naked is not truth, right? It never happened. This is how rumors start. Natalie Portman picked up the chess piece and pushed it towards me. Cut. Then we go off and we do something else, and then we come back. And now Natalie has Threepio's face. And she is coming towards me, and I'm wearing the eyes. Don Bees had made a rig with eyes. And Natalie is coming towards me, lining up the fridge magnets that were round my head. Because suddenly it went... And suddenly Threepio was complete. My. And in comes Baru and all that kind of thing. And everyone was so happy for Threepio, because he was himself at last. And then George looked at the footage and went, "No, okay. We have to go off and kill sand people." "All of them?" "Yes, even the little ones." And do you know, it was one of the... And it was cut out for timing reasons. And so then I had to go back and redo everything that I'd already shot, wearing the brilliantly repainted gold suit, which was rusty. That was a paint job from Justin Dix. And we had to do everything again with me faking all the moves on green screen and so on. But I do regret it, because it was a wonderful insight into an element of Threepio's existence. And you know, sometimes these quieter moments in the films are just so lovely and very necessary in the bumpy ride of a space spectacular. But I miss that scene.
Yeah, it was beautifully described there as well. We have a very vivid picture of it now. Yeah. Now,